Hello, Tadeo.
Nania.
We have lots of great questions from our viewers.
All right.
All right. The first one is, since there will likely be a major contact event in 2026 or 2027, and we need to raise our vibration in order to connect with the ETs, does this mean that by 2026 we will have raised our vibration high enough to physically connect with ETs? Is our raising our vibration to a certain level the threshold that will catapult us into this major contact event that you're describing?
While raising your vibration is essential, the event that we are describing in your 2026, 2027 is not the kind of contact event that you may think it is. It will be the beginning of something, the crossing into another era, another level, but it will be for reasons that will not necessarily involve immediate physical contact. Raising your vibration is important to help accelerate into the time when physical contact will be available to you. But the incidents that lead up to this major contact event, while they will be helped by raising your vibration, will not necessarily be for the reasons that you think. We cannot go into too much detail at this time about exactly what causes this event.
Regarding the major contact event foreseen at the time we were just describing, dear Bashar, we would like the ET civilizations involved in this future event to know that we are willing to help at any point during its preparation, if appropriate. We don't wish to be passive, but would be honored to begin joyful interplanetary cooperation in the spirit of beautiful relationships as we journey through the universe together.
Well, all right, but again, follow your passion, follow the formula, raise your vibration. The major contact event will not necessarily be an immediate opportunity for what it is you are talking about, but it will lead to such if you continue along the path of your true self. And the reactions and responses to the major contact event will be observed by many and will determine exactly the schedule, so to speak, the agenda, so to speak, for how open contact may proceed from that point forward.
You've described how direct physical encounters with extraterrestrial beings like yourself and others of higher vibration can cause psychic shock if the person meeting them hasn't raised their vibration enough. As some humans raise their vibration by following their passion, can something similar happen between those humans of higher vibration and other humans whose vibration is not as high? Or would that manifest directly due to the flavor of vibrations here on Earth?
Yes, it'll be somewhat different, although you may experience the difference more in the direction of people not necessarily associating with each other anymore if they are in fear of examining themselves, in fear of being aware of the different negative or fear-based belief systems within themselves. It is possible that humans of higher vibration may coax those fear-based beliefs closer to the surface, but because you are all on Earth, everyone still has the idea of a choice to avoid or ignore those that they may be afraid to face because it reminds them of things that they may not want to look at within themselves. So while it is possible that the higher vibration may coax people to look at themselves on Earth, it is a little bit different in that they have the choice to move away, walk away, ignore that vibration. So it will not be identical to the effect that would happen if you were, for example, to meet one of us.
Okay, thank you. Just as you and a number of Earth futurists have expressed the need for us to realize that we are part of nature rather than separate from it, I'm curious about what events would lead to that awakening and a transition to an Earth where that is the case. Does open contact, for example, contribute to that, and how?
Of course, open contact would contribute to your understanding of your expression as nature because it is built into the vibration of many extraterrestrial species to understand themselves that way as well. So that vibration is part of the formula of the frequency you would experience from all of us because we understand ourselves as expressions of nature. Therefore, it comes with the package, so to speak, that you would begin to face things within yourself that would put you in touch with your expression as nature as well.
Okay. And how will universities in particular change after first contact?
Well, obviously, there will be more discussion, more exploration of the idea that you are not alone in the universe. There will be courses that will begin to teach you about the different extraterrestrial species that would be appropriate for you to experience. There will be deeper understandings of certain ideas in the past that will come into the present again, because certain knowledge has been, shall we say, lost over time that will be reclaimed, regained, and re-explored. There will be many different kinds of investigations into your own nature as well as the nature of the extraterrestrials that you will be experiencing in open contact. Plus, you may allow different techniques of teaching to occur in your universities and other levels of schooling that will be more reflective of interactive experiences based on the way that extraterrestrials may explain to you, as we have explained to you from time to time, how it is we learn things, how it is we teach things, more by interactive experience than the idea of rote memorization. So your techniques of teaching may also change based on what you are willing to adapt to and adopt into your schools based on what you learn from us.
Sounds really exciting.
Yes.
What will open contact mean for the great apes on planet Earth? Will the higher energies of ETs also accelerate their evolution to the same intellectual standard as humans?
No, it will be different. But as we have said, open contact is not just with humans. It is with all life on your planet. But each species has its own direction, its own path, its own evolutionary goal, so to speak. It will not be the same as humans exactly, but they will advance, they will evolve, but it may not be something that you can necessarily relate to right away unless you are sensitive to their communication and they become sensitive to yours in a different way. It will mostly involve the idea of telepathy rather than the idea of having the same expression of intellect that humans do.